the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And tonight, we'll get a look at former #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins. Great size and athleticism. Kenny, in your mind, will he ever be a superstar?
Oh, well, it's a chance. We know he could score. His defensive intensity hasn't always been up there. And I think if he improves his ball handling skills, that will take him over the top.
No, he's got to do more than one thing to be a superstar in this league. I think he has the tools to be great, but does he have the will?
Ooh, very interesting question. Very deep, Shaq.
Very deep.
Yeah. Anyway, now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is a fearsome competitor, but he says you never know how long you'll be able to run like this or jump like this, so I go for it every time. I may look angry, but it's the only way I know. Yes, you look angry. Kevin?
Yeah, he's special, D.A., absolutely. Thanks. Tonight, a great backcourt matchup, Doris. When you were going up against another talented guard in college basketball, did that change your approach at all?
Well, you certainly knew when you were looking opposite somebody who had a skill set and a talent level that was going to challenge you for the full 48-minute game. And obviously, it raised the level of intensity. Your interest was piqued, and you want to show out against the best players. So certainly on the night you know you're going against an all-star type player, believe me, it's personal.
They take the challenge. All great players do. They want the challenge, don't they?
No doubt.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, Steven Adams is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's George in at the small forward position. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Jokic kicks to Murray. And there's the pass to Davis. Over Millsap. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
George with the screen on Murray. George against Murray. George passes to Adams. On the wing, Harris, defended by George. Here's Murray. Westbrook with the steal. Mitchell left side. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night.
Well, just incredible instincts from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
Harris a screen. Jokic kicks to Davis. It's Beal on the wing, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Well, Bradley Beal, known as an elite scorer. This guy's got a great mid-range. He can take advantage as he does there.
Outside Westbrook. Again, Oklahoma City.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
It's tipped. Millsap with the steal. In the corner, George with it. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's San Antonio now. 4-point game. Beal from long range. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Beal's got 5 now.
Well, Bradley Beal, we know this, has been an elite three-point shooter from the time he stepped between the lines in the NBA. This guy is ready to roll.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes to Millsap. It's stolen by Davis. Beal against Mitchell. Davis sets a screen. Murray a screen on Millsap. Jokic sets the screen for Davis. A nice shot by Harris.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. They set the pick. Here's Mitchell. Here's Adams. Great D that time from Davis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Millsap a screen on Beal. The drive by Mitchell. Shoots over Beal. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell in the mid-range, making great use of what the defense is giving him.
Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Murray kicks to Jokic to the middle. 9 feet out. And it's San Antonio with another.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Murray against Westbrook. Here's the lob to Adams. Jokic with the steal. Wide open look here for Murray. Here's Davis. Paul George grabs the miss.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
I like when a coach says stay in front of Westbrook. Good luck with that. He blasts to the cup.
Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
George with the ball. Picked up by Harris. George dishes to Mitchell. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
To me, guys, Donovan Mitchell gives evidence and credence to the notion that drafting players is more art than science. Think about it. This guy taken 13th, not much was expected, but all of last year he was neck and neck in the heat of the Rookie of the Year talk.
And the 3 off target. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And Beal kicks to Jokic. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And with Mitchell being slept on, motivated him into Doris a great rookie season.
Well, Jimmy Butler said Mitchell plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I'll say he does seem to have that me against the world approach. Whatever his motivation, Kevin, it's working.
Under trailing by 3. Westbrook kicks to Millsap. Screen by Adams. Westbrook passes to George. Here's the screen. Fires from deep. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Murray. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Beal the pass to Jokic. To the inside. Here's Davis. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. So much of being a scorer is finding ways to get open without the ball, of course, and there are a lot of guys that do that very well in the league right now.
Well, you think back to guys like Ray Allen, who have retired in the last 5 to 6 years. He was one of the all-time bests. You think back to the Detroit Pistons teams and Rip Hamilton. They set the stage for today's generation. Guys like Klay Thompson and Kyle Korver, who are relentless in their motion and sometimes do it randomly. Outside of the context of the offense, they're just, because they've done it so often, the kind of movement they create puts tremendous stress on your defense.
On defense, San Antonio. Outside Millsap. Westbrook kicks to George. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Harris has got the ball, and that one is good.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. A different look for Oklahoma City. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Gallinari in for Paul Millsap.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Harris. Westbrook with it. He kicks it to Gallinari. There's the pick. Cauley-Stein a screen. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Murray with the defensive effort. San Antonio leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. San Antonio making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Redick comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. George dishes to Cauley-Stein. Redick against Beal. Outside, Redick. Back to Richardson. Over Williams. The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. No good there. And the Thunder going the other way now. And the wide open shot from Redick. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Jokic. No good off the back of the rim.
Tremendous defense. Boy, they're putting an emphasis on not giving him a clean look inside. Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Cauley-Stein a screen. And George, here we go. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Kevin, this is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harris, and Wiggins is subbed in for Beal. The throw good, Paul George. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. With college basketball expanding the three-point arc out to FIBA range, Doris, does that set the table, you think, for the NBA to move its arc, their three-point shooting line, out as well?
I think one of the things that I would like to see, Kevin, is a more unified game across countries, right? We've talked about the NBA and basketball in particular becoming a more global game. I think one thing that I'd really love to see at the lower levels of basketball in the formative stages is young players have to play with a shot clock. Because what that forces those players to do is be three-tool players. Under duress of a shot clock, you better be able to put the ball on the deck, make a pass, or take a shot. So I think the more we can normalize a set of international rules, the better basketball is going to be long-term.
Gordon's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Under trailing by 6. Richardson kicks to Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein, a screen. Pass to Redick. George against Iguodala. Off the pick. No good off the front iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Davis with a screen on Richardson. And the pass to Gordon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Redick passes to George. From beyond the arc and then some. George has got 8.
Well, Kevin, that was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Redick against Wiggins. Kicks to Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Spurs making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Now here's George. 8 points for him. Good defense by Iguodala.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Now, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Here's Williams. 6-point lead. Iguodala kicks to Allen. 4 on the shot clock. Williams, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
And the 3 ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Iguodala after Gallinari made the last 3-pointer. Iguodala against George. Allen with the screen for Williams. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .105 left to play in the first. Basket, good.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Richardson the pass to Redick. Cauley Stein with a screen on Wiggins. Here's George. Here's Cauley Stein. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Wiggins against Redick. A fadeaway, and that one's good. Wiggins has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Redick dishes to George. To the inside, here's Cauley Stein, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Outside Williams, over Richardson, and another basket for San Antonio.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for San Antonio. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far, and I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got J.J. Redick. Gallinari is out there with Paul George, and it's Richardson in at the point guard position. Now, here's Redick. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him. When you think about the Oklahoma City Thunder, you have to start and end the conversation with the historic regular seasons put on by Russell Westbrook. The one thing you have to wonder, has he taken them as far as he can?
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the first one at the line is good. And if you're building a team around Westbrook on paper, Doris, how do you do it?
Well, he's a player, obviously, who needs the basketball in his hands. And if you look at a team like the Rockets, where James Harden is complemented by shooters and a rim runner, you wonder if that's the blueprint for somebody like Russell Westbrook.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, "Sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader." Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. San Antonio leading. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Allen outside. Gordon with the screen for Wiggins. Sinks the triple. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
Well, not that Wiggins needs a lot of help getting freed, but that's a pretty solid screen.
Cauley Stein with the screen on Williams. Richardson. Excellent D there from Allen.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Now Gallinari following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gallinari.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 5. Back to Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 5.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Richardson kicks to Gallinari. And the Thunder another 3.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Williams passes to Allen. Williams with the ball. Spurs working the ball around now. Allen dishes to Williams. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Williams against Richardson. Outside, Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Gallinari against Iguodala. And it's Gallinari missing.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Now here's Williams. Gordon a screen. And Lou Williams hits from deep. He has 7.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that 3 off in time.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jokic has checked in for Allen. Tobias Harris comes in for Andre Iguodala. Bradley Beal's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Murray's subbed in for Williams. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Mitchell comes in for J.J. Redick. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Richardson. Harris, no good.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, you have to admire Donovan Mitchell. This guy is capable of playing either guard position, and he plays with so much passion and energy, guys. It's infectious.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And that one misses. Davis is checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second free throw. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Westbrook with the steal and pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. He dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Harris kicks to Beal. No good on the three. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight.
Well, Bradley Beal is turning himself into one of the elite two-way players in the NBA. Go back to 2017 when he becomes the youngest player in NBA history to make 700 career three-pointers. It happens to be the same season that he was voted into his first All-Star game, and his coach believes he should be one of the best defensive players on the perimeter in the NBA. Let's watch and see.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Outside for Millsap. Nice shot from the wing. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 7. Dishes to Davis. Passes it to Harris. Jokic sets the screen for Harris. Misses the three. And watching Beal now, much more assertive than when he first entered the league.
You know what, Kevin? The physical tools for Bradley Beal have always been there. He's got great size at the guard position. He's a knockdown shooter. He is a quiet leader, but an effective leader. And he's learning how to be the voice of a team. There is so much to like about Bradley Beal.
Here's Jokic. Gallinari making his last shot. Jokic passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Adams outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Millsap a screen on Beal. 4 on the clock.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Pass to Murray. Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Beal. Pass to Harris. From 11 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The pass to Millsap. Out to Gallinari. Davis against Millsap. Here's Mitchell. No good with the triple.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And that one, good.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
Now, here's Westbrook. Mitchell trying to free himself. Westbrook, no good. Murray outside. He kicks it to Davis. Passes it to Harris. Over Gallinari. Harris missing again. Thunder trailing by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Westbrook. Millsap a screen on Murray. Here's Westbrook. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options. You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Gallinari against Harris. There's the pick. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Paul George is checked in for Oklahoma City. So it's the Spurs now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Great open look there. And it's 9 points for Beal.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Westbrook passes to Adams. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh boy, that's 2 on him now. And if he gets a third foul before halftime, his playing time is going to have to be limited for a bit.
Off the pick. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
How about the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell? 6'3", but boy, can he get off his feet.
Spurs leading by 4. Outside, Beal. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. And Beal kicks to Jokic. Davis. A fadeaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now, here's George. 8 points for him. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Murray. They lead by 4. Jokic passes to Davis. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone. A bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Allen's checked in for Jokic. Wiggins comes in for Bradley Beal. Lou Williams is subbed in for Murray. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Richardson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out to Richardson. Cauley-Stein, a screen. It's stolen by Allen. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Here's Allen. Shoots over Adams. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Wiggins against Westbrook. And stolen by Wiggins. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Allen. Harris kicks to Wiggins. Gordon a screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Wiggins against Westbrook. Screen by Adams. Adams with the screen on Wiggins. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. From deep, Williams. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 8 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, they're facing a team that got hot. You can even say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some pride. Don't let a guy shoot like that in your face.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. San Antonio leading by 6. Bradley Beal is out there with Murray. And there's Davis. Then there's Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Thunder trailing by 6. Screen by Adams. Westbrook against Murray. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Russell Westbrook. He is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation.
Take a break. No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
Well, Russell Westbrook is a guy you want to play with because he's going to lay it on the line every night. And you couple that kind of passion with his talent, and look out.
No good on the second free throw. Spurs leading by 6. Beal gets a wide-open look. Hits it from three-point range. Beal's got the first points to start out the third quarter for San Antonio. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And George kicks to Mitchell. Back to George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Westbrook against Murray. For Murray, Adams trying to free himself up. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Now here is Harris. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Jokic kicks to Murray. Davis sets a screen. Shot off the screen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Oklahoma City shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. The pass to Millsap. Now, here's Mitchell. Now, here is George. He's got 10. Knocked loose. Jokic with the steal. Beal, the pass to Murray. Now, Jokic, he's covered by Westbrook. Jokic kicks to Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead. Outside Millsap. Screen by Adams. George, that's a two-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. George against Harris. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Murray kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Davis with a screen on Westbrook.
Boy, the ground Russell Westbrook can cover. It's incredible. The speed, the wingspan, breathtaking.
They double him with Jokic. Passes it to Millsap. Back to George. Mitchell against Beal. Mitchell passes to Adams. And it's sent back by Jokic.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
They double him with Mitchell. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Spurs with possession here. Beal dishes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Harris a screen. There's a good screen for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Westbrook kicks to Millsap. Pass to Mitchell. They need this one. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, after missing their first 3 shots, they finally get one to go in this half.
Jokic, a timely screen, gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Jokic has got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Thunder with some changes. Alinari, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. It's stolen by Davis. Murray, the pass to Harris. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Murray against Westbrook. Over Murray. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook has made his money right here in the mid-range. The unbelievable lift on the jumper. Good luck checking it.
Now here's Beal. 12 points for him. Here's Jokic. No good with the elbow jumper.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Beal against Redick. Beal's shot is good.
Yeah, just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little fake right there.
Westbrook against Murray. Left side Westbrook. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Spurs leading by 10. Murray kicks to Davis. And there's the pass to Jokic. Harris with it. Lets the three fly. Westbrook pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Feeds to Gallinari. Millsap a screen. Gallinari a screen on Beal. Back to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. The lead now cut to single digits.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Thunder have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year. Only 72% from the line.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Paul Millsap.
One shot.
Spurs leading by 7. And here is Murray. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Davis. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Redick. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shots.
And that one falls for Cauley-Stein. And the Spurs with some changes. Gordon's checked in for Jokic. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Harris. And it's Williams in for Murray. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Richardson's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 7. Davis setting the pick for Williams, and stolen by Richardson. Gallinari against Gordon, and Gordon over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Richardson the pass to Redick. Outside, George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 13.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
Here's Williams, and the Spurs scoring again.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Beal. Richardson against Williams. Wiggins kicks to Williams. Wiggins a screen on Richardson. Iguodala against George. 5 to shoot. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Gallinari. Over Gordon. A rebound by the Spurs. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gallinari outside. Back to Redick. Plays it up and banks it in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Davis with a screen on Richardson. And Williams, here we go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And that one falls for Williams.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Allen's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 6.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
Richardson against Murray to the middle. Here's Davis. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in, Kevin.
George passes to Richardson. George with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Reddick. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
Murray kicks to Allen. Pass to Davis. Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Spurs lead by 6.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Thunder. Spurs leading by 3. Murray the pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Reddick. Murray kicks to Davis. Back to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night. Gallinari outside. George with no one around. And the Thunder another 3.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
Gordon with a screen on Reddick. Allen with the screen for Williams. And stolen by Reddick. On the wing, George. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Down low. Here's Gordon. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Davis kicks to Williams. There's the screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Spurs. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Mitchell's checked in. Oklahoma City trailing. Gallinari outside. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Gordon. Cauley-Stein a screen. Gallinari passes to Richardson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Mitchell against Williams. Mitchell right side. There's Gallinari with the 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Oklahoma City shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Richardson. Holly Stein is out there with Adams. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Now here's Murray. Gordon kicks to Harris. Back to Gordon. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's Richardson on the wing to take the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Paul Millsap's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Spurs shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Poked away, Millsap with the steal. Here's George. This one on the play, bucket's good, he'll go to the line.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. He's showing how dominant he truly is.
Paul George is so versatile, Doris. He could play in any system, don't you think?
Oh, I completely concur, Kevin. This is a man who can create offense with the ball in his hands. In a secondary role, we know he can be a knockdown shooter, and we're talking about an elite NBA defender. So any team in the league could use a player like PG.
That free throw good from George.
To think that at one point, after that horrific leg injury, Paul George, there was some doubt whether he could regain the level of play we're accustomed to. But this guy gets better and better.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Spurs now. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Millsap. Back to Westbrook. Adams with the screen on Harris. To the left side wing. Millsap has the open look. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists in the game. Davis sets a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
Gets the bucket and the foul. Paul Millsap picks one up.
That's what this team needs right now, solid scoring chances.
Exactly. This isn't the time to settle for jumpers. If they have a chance to attack the rim, they've got to do it.
And with everything that Anthony Davis does, on offense. It's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
And that one falls for Davis. And with Anthony Davis, the stat lines, Greg, he can post on any given night are just absurd.
Really, Davis still strong defensively, but he really impacts every facet of the game. One of the rare players who can carry a team on both ends of the floor. There just aren't many great players that can lead a team to a championship, but I think Davis is of that mold.
Now here's Murray. Outside, Beal. Jokic a screen. Beal the pass to Jokic. Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
They set the pick. From deep, George traps in the tray. George has got 17 now, just in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Jokic kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
I think that's a case of nerves right there, guys. That was a pretty bad decision.
Screen by Adams to the middle. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. Davis against Millsap. Davis dishes to Beal. And it's San Antonio with another.
Every season you see Bradley Beal add an element to his game. This guy is a tenacious, versatile scorer.
And George kicks to Mitchell. Back to George. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Bradley Beal's evolution from prospect to all-star. He's a better scorer now, Doris, but also a better playmaker.
He is, Kevin, and Bradley Beal has been willing to take on more of the load on the offensive end. So not just wondering, okay, how do I get my shots, but how to involve his teammates. And his ability to improve that handle, the ability to put the ball on the deck and balance that perimeter shooting with a dribble drive makes him lethal.
First one falls for him.
I really believe this is one of the top up-and-coming 2 guards in the NBA, Bradley Beal.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Thunder trailing by 3. Mitchell outside. In the corner, George with it. Back to Mitchell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Murray kicks to Beal. Pass to Jokic. Harris a screen. Jokic passes to Davis. The dish now to Harris. Excellent D there from George.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Paul George really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
The shot's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Murray kicks to Harris. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Westbrook. Adams dishes to George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Murray, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Spurs making a switch here. Williams has checked in.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
The first one falls. George drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Jokic. Kicks it to Davis. Offensive rebound. And there it is for him. Davis has got 39.
And he is one cool customer, guys, isn't he? Every possession magnified down the stretch, but he's been ready with only one miss against his 6 mates.
Williams against George. Count the basket. George has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Davis, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
2 shots. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Took him no time at all on that one.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Passes it to Davis. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Davis has got 43 points.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
Now, here's Jokic. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Stolen by George. To the paint, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Now here's Williams. Harris a screen. Millsap against Davis. And yep, and he drops after rolling around the rim. Davis has got 45 points.
He is on a mission. That's 8 of 9 here from the field in the fourth.
Mitchell kicks to George. Latrey. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by George. George has got his 8th assist here tonight. Outside, Beal. pass to Jokic. Harris a screen. They set the pick. Jokic passes to Davis. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Good work defensively by Millsap.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's Harris. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Westbrook. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here is Davis following the basket by Paul Millsap. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Young's checked in for Williams. Jokic against Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Davis has got 47 points.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Westbrook kicks to Mitchell. Screen by Adams. For 3, Millsap. Rebound, San Antonio. Harris has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And there's the feed to Davis. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Young.
I mean, he's as close to automatic when he's up at that line, especially when the ball game's a close one.
Under trailing by 3. Millsap a screen. Using the screen, Westbrook, and good. He nails it.
Wow. You know the ball is going in when Russell Westbrook steps into these moments. Just so adept at hitting big shots.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Harris passes to Bogdanovich. Beal can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Outside Westbrook. Screen by Adams. Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. Mitchell against Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell kicks to Adams. And here's Millsap from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 3. Beal dishes to Bogdanovich. Fires from 14. Sinks it.
Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah, I think if the defense is going to give that to him, he's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 52 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Lou Williams has checked in for the Spurs. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams against Westbrook. Over Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And San Antonio has possession. To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell.
And this is not a time to be patient with the basketball.
No, you've got to act quickly here. I mean, look for the quick score and either a fast foul or a steal. No options.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Mitchell drops them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Westbrook. And now a fast break for the Thunder. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The intentional foul, no choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Here's George for three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.